Let me ask you a question. Do you need an extra job but don't necessarily want to go out and physically get a job? Go through the whole application, wait online, you know, you know, wake up early, sit in the office, and then call your name. And maybe I'm just old school, but maybe you just don't want to go outside. I'm gonna show you how you can get 9 side gigs that can pay you extra cash to help you get out of debt. When I'm gonna tell you about it, right freaking now. What's going on, you guys? It's Felicia here for Valuable Referral, and all I do on this channel is refer value to the entrepreneur, that 9 to 5er who wants to get out of the rat race, or just simply want to pay bills, to help them in their endeavors, in their goals, in their mindset. That's what this channel is about. And if you're new to this channel, welcome. If you're a person that wants to be in the know when it comes to just how to actually get out of debt and how to get your mind right and just get to your goals. Not everybody is destined to be an entrepreneur. I get that. But hit that like, hit that notification, hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna get into the 9 side gigs that you don't necessarily have to go outside to do anymore. This is 2019, guys. Come on. We don't really do that whole, you know, going out and finding a job thing. We can actually do it from our laptop, and I'm gonna show you it right now. All right, guys. We're going to be talking about the 9 side gigs that you can make on a part, for part time, and also depending on how much time you put in, it really determines the income of what it is that what you want to make on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, or a monthly basis, depending on what you're after. And these jobs you don't have to go out and get. These are actually remote jobs you can do anywhere. And the first one is called Amazon Mechanical Turk. And what that is basically you kind of almost like a virtual assistant, where individuals or businesses, they outsource stuff that they need. So it can be transcribing, it can be finding someone's phone number, or just whatever type of task that particular business or individual is looking for. And Amazon actually outsourced this to people like us, people, affiliates or entrepreneurs, in a sense, that just making money freelancing and doing different type of odd jobs here and there. And what you want to do is they tell you the benefits, and I guess it depends on the actual task itself, varies in what it is that they're looking for, and as far as how they pay. So definitely want to sign up for something like this. And when you sign up, they'll approve you within 3 business days. And these are things that they're basically looking for, just surveys and jobs that have been completed, or they're just posting up right now. So we definitely want to look at this: crowdsourcing support, transcribe up to 35 seconds of media text, different things, shopping receipts. Interesting. So you definitely just want to look and see what it is that people want, what they pay, um, who qualifies for it. And that's just something that this right here, I understand it probably sounds a little like complicated, like, whoa, what is this? What's going on? But it's really not. This is like an everyday thing, as far as people looking for just simple things that they don't really have time to do. And what people don't have time to do, or people have a problem in, that's where we come in, and we make a little bit of money. So the first job is Amazon Mechanical Turk. Now the next job here is called TaskRabbit. And what that is more local. It's more people who actually have more skills. Not necessarily just online, but more skills in as far as handyman work, or they don't mind moving furniture, just stuff that locally that you can do within your local area. So this right here, it just makes it more affordable, because let's say you are a painter, but you never got, like I said, a certification in painting itself, but you do good work painting, because you've been doing it and you have the experience, and you did it in your house and you did it in other people's house, but you're not necessarily a painter. you can actually charge a little bit less than what a normal painter would charge, but you can make some serious cash, especially people in your neighborhood who you never know looking for painters. They just want somebody to do a good job. They don't. Well, I wouldn't necessarily care. The most I would say is, hey, show me a few pictures, of your rooms that you painted and plastered. But I really don't care if you're certified in painting. You know what I mean? Like, if you put up furnaces, like and you can do good handyman work. I really don't care if you're certified or not. It helps in a sense because, let's say something happened, you can actually fall back in a company. But these are just jobs that, like, assemble a desk or a table, mount a TV, move boxes, clean bathroom and kitchen. And they tell you how much they actually pay for the hour and so on. If you actually are good at this stuff, assembling, mounting a furnace, mounting a TV, I had a guy, I paid him about like $350 just to do a little odd jobs in my house, TV mounting, a floating computer desk, which is kind of new, which is a desk that, like, it doesn't float, but it's basically attached to the walls. There's no legs to it. And I paid a guy to put up, just the lamp, the fan, ceiling fan, and he got paid $350 for the whole day just to do little odd stuff like that. So you definitely want to you don't really have to really go far in a sense. They do have jobs that are semi online, but not really. This is mainly for people who have some type of skill that they can do or they can help out with. Because let's face it, if people are moving in or they need stuff done in their house, they necessarily don't want to do it. It takes a lot of energy, especially if they have to do other things, buy furniture, think about where they're going to design at. It takes a lot of energy. So if you can help out in an area, like I said, there's really two ways to make money. Either you do what people don't want to do, or you solve a problem. That's really it. So that's number 2, TaskRabbit. Number 3 is a company not I called, but a company that I just actually found out about, which is pretty cool. Make a living writing. And this is what freelancers, writers, people that love to write. I actually didn't know how much I love to write until I actually had to write content for myself. And it was hard at first because of the diligency of it, like the daily task of it and constantly writing. But the more you write, the easier it gets. And the more you actually develop your own voice. So with this here, this actually pays pretty well. This is actually one of the best sites that actually pays pretty darn well. And what I mean when I say that is, like, I believe they pay $50 per post, if not more, and you can actually scroll here and see exactly what they're looking for. Writers pay. And this is actually, that was actually a post, but make a living writing. This is a site that you can get paid per post. So if you're a person that posts a lot, you can get paid, like, just posting different blog posts, daily blog posts, anything that has to do with the topic of the audience that's interested in it. So I'm just trying to look here for, I believe this is $50 a post, but I'm just trying to look here for the amount. And not only with the post, you can actually do ebook. I'm not really seeing the amount, but definitely you have to sign up for it. That's what it looks like. Signing up and look and see exactly what it is that that the company will pay you just to post blogs. Like I said, they're looking for different people's opinions, different people's outlook on things and how well they write, and also what captivate the audience and how good that they can actually speak to that particular audience. So you definitely want to go to a place called Start Here, and you want to sign up, you want to subscribe, and they will actually send you different ways on how you can make money. You can earn money from blogs, like I told you. They actually pay very, very well when it comes to just posting blogs. Now, you just can't throw up crap on the wall now. This has to be something that you actually care about as far as the topic is concerned, because people are reading this and people actually are taking people's advice from blogs, from videos. So you definitely want to be a person of character. You just don't want to throw crap at the wall and say, "Hey, give me my $50." It kind of doesn't work that way. Just want to be honest with you guys. So that is make a living writing, and there's different ones. There's text brokers. There's I forgot the other company's name, but text brokers, even though it pays decent, it pays pretty decent. This is one of the highest, writing gigs so far that I personally know about. So if this is something that you actually like to do, and I emphasize that so much because I know people are struggling out there. I know people wants to make money, but at the same time, you make money when you do something you like to do. It feels comfortable. It feels great doing it. It doesn't feel like a burden, and it doesn't feel like when the pressure's on, it doesn't feel like pressure because you love what you do. So you can take the good with the bad at the same time. So, and then you'll be comfortable with whatever fluke or flaws that writing has within it, as far as just the daily life of a writer. You can actually take it because this is a passion of yours. So there's plenty of sites when it comes to how to make money writing. It's just that this is one of the best ones to actually get you with some solid cash in your pocket, and that you also enjoy doing. The next one here is called Transcribe Me. Some of you may have heard of it, some of you may have not. And you become a paid transcriptionist. Let's say right now I'm doing a video on YouTube. Now, let's say for the purpose of I want to start a blog. Actually, let's say I might use a transcriptionist to help me with that. You know what I mean? Like somebody that can actually take my words, put it in a way where somebody can look at it as a blog as far as what I'm saying, and they get paid to do so. It's really not that hard. And if you really want to be like really skillful, so let's say transcribeme.com, right? What you want to do, what you really want to do, obviously join today. And look where it says, we have the industry best rates with earnings starting at $15 an hour to $15 to $22 per audio hour, and the top monthly earning at $2,200, average monthly earning of $250. Not bad for a side hustle. Like I said, the better you are at transcribing things, and also the more time you put in. Because with anything, no experience or upfront investment. With anything, it's going to take a little time to actually get your oil flowing, as far as whatever it is that you need, the kinks that needs to be worked out to become a better transcriptionist. And it goes, and like I personally would need a transcriptionist soon, because with all the videos I have, I definitely want to transcribe it so my readers, people who are in my particular niche, that are readers and not necessarily video watchers. So that's where this comes in, and that's where this can actually really, really pay great for you. And if you really want to get sweet with it, I was going to say that you can go to a place like Fiverr and just get it done and just kind of knock out sign in here real quick. Let's just sign in. Okay, so if you really wanted to get sweet with it, then in a sense it would be an upfront cost, because you actually be investing in, let's say if I pay you $15, but let's say for instance, for 1 hour of transcribing stuff, you definitely want people who are English speaking, and you will just go here and find somebody who is good at, I will transcribe 60 minutes of audio video transcription, which is pretty good. She has a 4.9, the highest you can get is a 5.0, but she also has 108 reviews. This one has 5.0, which is great, but she has 13 reviews, so she seems like she's kind of fairly new. Plus she's a level 1 seller, so she's kind of new to the game. This one is a level 2, and the next one after level 2 is top earned. So this is not bad. It all depends on how much money, one, you're being paid to transcribe that audio file or the video file to invest in something like Fiverr. This guy charges $5. I don't know how long he actually does the transcription for. I'll go into his page. Let's see. Verbatim transcription, proofreading, convert file. Transcribes 8 minutes or less. That's not bad. So most of them, let's see, the 30 minutes is $15. 60 minutes is $30. Still not bad, but it all depends on, one, how many things you're going to be transcribing. But you can kind of outsource this in a sense once you find the right person to transcribe for a lower amount than what you're getting paid, is what I was basically trying to say about getting sweet with it. Because, it seems like people that's doing the outsource is also outsourcing. It's like the freelancers are also outsourcing. There's something called testing, which is my number 5, software testing. And I actually suggest that you would do a software testing tutorial, because there's different ways to test. Because sometimes I remember when I first started testing, I really didn't know what the heck I was doing. I really couldn't tell you what I was doing, because at the same time, I really wasn't doing what it is that they asked me for. I didn't understand it. So you want to do some testing here. And I suggest you either go to YouTube to find out exactly how to test properly, or you can do trial and error. Only thing about trial and error is that they really necessarily wouldn't pay you the money, and you also wasted all that time doing something that you really don't understand how to do. So one of the best ways to actually test a website, or some type of product, is one of the best paid ones. Is something called user testing, and that's actually one of the ways you can actually get paid to just give insight. So let's say like this particular site, you want to know, they really want to know what it is you feel about it. Like, does it speak to you in the sense of, whatever the company is, can you find whatever it is that they're selling, whatever it is that they offer you at an easier, like once you hit the website, is there something that needs to be changed? What is it you like about it? What you don't like about it? That's what software testing is. And there's certain things that they would just want you to look for and find and see if you can find it. I didn't know when I first started, so I was like, getting frustrated because I was spent like, an hour or two just doing a whole bunch of testing, and I'm like, how do I do this? Nobody's paying me, but it's something that you actually have to learn how to do. And the best way, the free way to learn how to actually user test is either you can contact the user testing company itself or YouTube, which you're on now. So just go right here and go pay to test. And there's a plethora of companies that also will pay you to test, but this is just what I found to be one of the most one of the best ways to actually get your foot in the door, and actually one of the best ways to get paid at a great rate starting off. So number 6 would be graphic design. And with the graphic design, you can go to a place like Fiverr. And Fiverr is a great place. It's just that Fiverr is so popular nowadays. It's just kind of that thing that you just go to for an affordable rate, cheap rate. I can actually say it's, I can't even say affordable. Some things are affordable. Some things are just basically cheap, and you can get the work done. But graphic designers, logo design, if you're a person that can do logos, this is a place where you can get on the map, because you're competing, unfortunately, by price. But if you put a good video together, that can help you as well to actually sell yourself. And if you have a great offer too, that's another key thing. But other places like 99 Designs, where you're competing, but you can actually show more of your quality skill. So let's say if you're on 99 Designs, let's just say, and somebody like me posted up something I don't really know what I want, but at the same time, I know that I want it to look like a Japanese style logo sort of thing. You know what I mean? What Here we go about getting sweet with it again. You can actually go to, let's say, Fiverr, and you can look up and see if another freelancer who charges a cheaper price than you, more, on a site like Fiverr, and let's see if they actually have some type of graphic design that you can use and kind of be the middleman in the sense of a logo design. And you can actually find what it is that person is looking for in a logo, high resolution logo. Um, you know, I may personally want to deal with the level ones. I definitely don't. I don't think I would want to deal with the new sellers. They have to be really, really dope for me to actually be like, all right, cool. You definitely want to, filter it with English speaking, and you just want to stroll down here and see what it is that somebody might be interested as far as a logo is concerned. And what you would do is that same thing that you paid for, that same thing you actually paid for, you can actually go back to 99 Designs and actually show it as your own. You paid for it, so it is your own, but you're actually taking that logo and you're selling it, or you're actually showing them that you can do work like that. That's when I say get sweet with it, because you're actually the middleman. You're bridging the person who wants what you can offer, which you can offer them a design, but it's not necessarily coming from you, and you're offering also the person, the freelancer who is actually, sketching out or digitally drawing the design, customers. And the more customers you get, the more it's like everything works hand in hand, because people now will be like, oh, this person is dope, I like him, I like her, so I will refer you to him, and it just goes down the line from that. And the person who's actually doing the work makes money, and you make money just basically by referring. That's really all affiliate marketing is, if you think about it, but that's a whole nother video. All right, so you go to how it works. Find a designer, and you can actually scroll down and see where the careers. Here we go. Very artistic, very, very a great way to actually find a designer. Hold on one second. Become a designer. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Write up your freelance career, and you just join it right here. And as soon as somebody actually pitches an opportunity, everybody sees it. But obviously, the more work, the more designs you have. This is something I would do as an upfront. I would put an upfront investment to do certain things. So let's say if I'm a minimalist logo design artist, and I would actually have minimalist designs, and I would actually, if I wasn't a person that can actually draw it or digitally sketch it out, I would go to a place called Fiverr, and I would actually start sketching it out from there, where I'm doing just minimalist type of logos, and I would actually have a bunch of them just to show people that, hey, this is what I offer. Let me know what you like, what it is you're looking for, with name, and then I would just go back, just go back to Fiverr and just pay the person $5. You see, it ranges between $5 to $20, and they do it for me. It's just that plain and simple. When I get paid, I can get paid what, just about $100, if not more, because I believe 99 Designs, you have to pay a good at least $100 to actually get on to work with the designers here. And if you don't like 99 Designs, you might like Design Crowd, which is the same thing, similar in a sense. And you can actually do both ways. So you can hustle both ways. 99 Designs and Design Crowd. Their logo is a little bit more affordable, I should say. Go to jobs and, graphic design and jobs, even print jobs. Like I said, you can always get sweet with it when it comes to um, places like Fiverr or Upwork, because you have designs where the graphic T-shirt design. So that's something that can also be um, something that you can pitch and say that's what you offer as well, not just logos, but and as you can see, the visualization, and they post jobs all the time of what they're looking for. Um, Podcast cover image for new finance and lifestyle show. $90. You know what I mean? Not 5 days left. 10 designs, 6 designers. I'm guessing these are the people who actually, the 6 designers, people who are pitching to them, trying to find. So they're trying to find the best design for their company. And it goes on. You're competing, but at the same time, if you're sweet with it, you can have more to offer. So it's not just one logo, 1 or 2 logos. Now you got 10, and they can just pick and choose what kind of style they like. And that's how you do it. And that's how you really actually become somebody of great success. But it takes dedication, and you actually want to be that person who wants to do what it is you're doing, even if it's just a side gig. Like, I know, the times I had side gigs. At one point when I was really, really young, didn't know much, I wanted to do anything that paid. Now I preserve my energy a little bit more. I don't value money. I value value, meaning that money isn't everything. Even if I need money, I'm going to go to an area where I'm valued, as well as I can give value there. So that's what I'm saying about being sweet with it. All right, number 7 is actually called, it's something weird, but I'm going to tell you about it anyway. I actually got put onto this, and I just thought it was cool to share it in a video. It's called a Mop Juror. All right, number 7 is what we call a mock juror. And if anybody who actually did jury duty before, this is actually cool because you can actually get paid for this online. And lawyers, especially people who might necessarily they could be lawyers that's still going after the bar exam, not certified lawyers, but even regular lawyers actually get experience with this. And if you scroll down, there's a few sites that actually pay you pretty decent for your opinion on what you feel as far as the verdict. And lawyers, certified lawyers, as well as people who are actually going for the bar exam, can see what people are saying about different cases, how they analyze things. And this also prepares lawyers just for regular cases that they go in the courtroom to present. So here's a few websites. These are the qualifications. You're a citizen, 18 years old, can't have a felony, things of that nature. You can scroll and read through here. Cannot be a lawyer, paralegal, because kind of like you're cheating now. Have a basic reading and writing skill. Cannot work in some part of insurance industry. I'm guessing that most of the cases has something to do with insurance. But these are a few sites. The first one was Online Jury. The actual best site I prefer is eJury. When you evaluate a lawyer's case as a juror, and you can pay between $5 to $10 per case. Then you have Jury Talk, which is another great testing online jury site, and they just tell you what you're going to be coming into, what you're going to be experiencing with. As you scroll down, you'll see jurytest.net. Register to be a mock juror and then get paid from $5 to $50 to render your opinion on a case. It's great, especially in the times that we're in. So many people are being convicted for things that they didn't do, and and the wrong person is getting away, or let's say the jury is kind of biased through certain things, and you can see based on, it could be creed, race, whatever the case. This is a great way to actually practice that in a fair way and give people fair shots. And also you make money on the side. So if this is something you're interested in, this is definitely another way to get paid. Now, number 8, SEO. Now, SEO is just search engine optimization, where you're basically a site like Google or YouTube, Yahoo, Bing. Well, Google's owned by Yahoo. I mean, Google's owned by YouTube, or YouTube is owned by Google, I should say. But Yahoo, Bing, I think that's it as far as the search engine goes. And what it is, there's a site called Leap Force and Lionbridge. Let's go to Leap Force first. And this is basically a hire independent contractors perform research tasks for clients. This is basically also a taskmaster kind of thing where it allows people to, allows people on YouTube and not YouTube, I'm saying YouTube, Google. You helping Google, you helping Yahoo, you helping Bing out with certain things when it comes to just evaluating a search engine. Basically, so if somebody's want to rank for a restaurant, let's just say, and Google is putting that restaurant on the map, depending on how well they're ranking it or how well they're it's up in the ranks. We basically evaluate the search engine, as far as, how can I say it, the description, as far as the logo, as far as the address, as far as the description, everything like that plays a significant role in people finding different places and restaurants, and and how good Google does as far as ranking those top particular people. So you don't necessarily do SEO in the sense of just you're doing the description, you're doing the logo, you're doing, everything that needs to be done as far as the search engine optimization to rank up. But what you are doing is you're providing an opinionative value on how well Google, Yahoo, Bing, the big wigs of search engine are doing when it comes to placing different people, different companies in different rankings. So, which I think is pretty neat because not everybody is techie, not everybody understands SEO, and besides Leap Force, there's something called Lionbridge that also pays pretty decent when it comes to just being a search engine evaluator, and you just want to see basically how good somebody can rank up and how good Google is actually accurate with the person's or the company's information. So this is definitely a company and something that you want to look into for a second gig. And that's number 8. Then number 9, I'm pretty sure you guys heard of it because number 9, work at home job, is something called a virtual assistant. Now, I understand with virtual assistants, they have Upwork, I'm pretty sure Fiverr and everything's up there. But I understand with virtual assistants, you basically kind of do everything. And when I say that, meaning like as a virtual assistant, you have to kind of spread your wings to fly in a sense. Like you have to be savvy at computers. Some people might want you to be a transcriptionist. Some people might want you to make phone calls. They might want you to be a salesman. So I get the whole conglomerate of virtual assistants. It's kind of annoying. That's just what it is. But there's a site called virtualassistant.com where you actually, whatever it is that you get paid to do, you just do just that. So if you're a transcriptionist, you're a virtual assistant transcriptionist. If you are a SEO, virtual assistant, that's all you do is whatever you're skilled at, as opposed to just being all things to all people, but you don't really master anything. So you're just basically quantity based on price. So with virtual, you want to register for virtual assistant, and you post up jobs. You can also search jobs. Once you sign in, you can sign up. You can actually register and sign up. You can also search what they have, what they're looking for, and you can just categorize about your state and what it is that you're good at. Certain things, accounting, medical, some of these things sounds a little physical, but writing, editing, proofreading. So if you're good at proofreading, then you are a virtual assistant in that, as opposed to being a proofreader, transcriptionist, SEO clerk, salesman, you know, and it gets overwhelming. So I get the whole concept of just being that virtual assistant that wants to get paid, but the customer or the customers are actually shooting you everything in the book, and they're holding you accountable for what you say that you can help them with. Another site for virtual assistants is Hire a Task Bullet Virtual Assistant today, which is another great way to get paid. How it works, you want to go here, and there's a video showing you exactly how it works. You go through that, you sign up. It's no commitment. You log in your hours, and that's basically it. You just do what you do and just be good at what it is that you do. So guys, if you actually took anything away from this video, if it struck you, if it's something that clicked off on light bulb, hit that like, hit that notification bell. I also do have a training for people who actually want to get out there 9 to 5. They don't want to do it anymore, and it's a link below. I'm gonna leave in the description. Is basically where we hold your hand and we actually show you how to be an entrepreneur in the online space. Now, there's different types of entrepreneurs. I don't know which one that you actually fall into, or if this is something that you just want to take a stab at, because you can do it, and it's really up to you to do. Your life is really in your hands, so to speak, as far as the direction you want it to go. So if you're interested, the link is down below. But just definitely be in the know and on the know. I do all these videos simply for one reason, and that's just because you're worth it. I'll see you in the next video.